On behalf of ISTD, Indian Society for Training and Development, Kozhikode chapter, a very warm welcome to all of you to Thrive, AI for Professional Excellence. A special welcome to our expert speaker today, Mr. Shabib Natugal. He's an expert AI generalist who has a unique way of making AI simple, practical, and usable for professionals across domains. I'm sure we are all looking forward to an insightful session. Warm welcome to our National President, Mr. Adul Shah. Thank you so much, sir, for your patience and also understanding. And National Treasurer, Mr. P.N. Pani. Thank you for your continued support and guidance. Heartiest welcome to our President, Mr. Shaukat Ali, VP, Mrs. Devaki Menon, and our fellow executives. To all our members and participants, thank you for being here and being part of this learning journey. Thank you, and over to President.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good evening to all. In ISTD Kozhikode, it's very clear. We would like to actually have a kind of a learning culture to be imbibed here. We started with great membership. That was 200 plus. It's a 57th foundation day for the ISTD, Indian Society for Training and Development. I would like to invite our eminent, very dashing and dynamic National President of Indian Society for Training and Development, Sri Adul Shahji. Sir, it's over to you now.
The quality of members that are there in Kozhikode would be an envy of every chapter that we have in the country. It's the quantity, yes, but it's quality that makes the difference. So kudos, compliments to each and every member of this chapter. But I'm going to have a quote which I heard when I joined ISTD Goa way back in 1999. We had a senior member called Mr. Bobe who shared me a quotation, an old quotation of a Mr. Kaufman. And I repeat, how many times did Caesar flunk? Caesar was a Roman emperor who failed many times. How many times did Caesar flunk? How many times was Nelson sunk? Nelson was an English seafarer who sank many times. How many times did Caesar flunk? How many times was Nelson sunk? When they got licked, did they get drunk? Did they retire in a bunk and end their days as useless junk? The mightiest have known defeat. The strongest oftentimes retreat. The time when man is put to test is when he is the hardest pressed. Lie low a while and take rest. Come back and do your very best. Pick up your nerves, swell your chest, and treat every problem as a jest. This challenge has only just begun. There will be another one, my friend, and after that, another one. And everybody, congratulations and all the very best.
Thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful and quick and very encouraging words. Thank you very much. And we are really privileged to have you here. Thank you very much. I hope you continue with us till the session over. Thank you. Fine. Without further ado, I'm actually calling the expert and the AI journalist, Shabib Natugal, to deliver the session. Over to Shabib Natugal.
Hi, everyone. Can you see me? Hope everyone can see me. Everyone can.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me start with a small self-introduction about myself. I'm Shabib, and I'm a co-founder of Kale Forward and Last Trust School. So without any further ado, let me go straight into the topic. Okay, let me ask you a question. Just imagine you are participating in a race competitions and you have an old car. You have an old car and your competitors have a very fast car. Let me ask you, who's going to win in that championship? Who's going to win in that race? You can make in the comments who's going to win in that race. Hope everyone make your comments. New one, those with the latest editions. Absolutely right. You know, when we are participating in a race, in a competition, we need a top relevant cars. That's exactly the same when it's come to in a real life. We are in a world where there are many new things. And if you're just living, if you're just going with the older things, we're going to be far behind, as like we are participating in the competition with the old car. So that is the relevance of AI. The competitors or the people who are fighting with us, who are competing with us, are with the latest tools. And if you are not using the AI tools, AI in our real life, we are going to be far behind. So that is the relevance of this sessions. So we need to use AI tools and we need to compete with the relevant tools. Am I right? Okay. Okay, so let me ask you another question. Somebody come to you, somebody rushed to you and asked you, like, hey, can you book a ticket? Somebody rushed to you and asked you, like, can you book a ticket? What are you going to have in your mind? Oh my God, what he said? Like, he said to book a ticket. To where? In which way? In what time? What date? Am I right? There are many questions you might have in your mind. So this is the first and foremost important thing we need to know when we are interacting with any AI tools. Prompting. Prompting is the most important thing. Many people, when they have something on their mind, they open any chatbot like a ChatGPT, Gemini, or DeepSeek, or Grok, any AI tools, and they're going to search something. But that AI tool going to have some doubt, like what exactly he asked, what exactly he's looking forward. So prompting is the most important thing when it's come to interacting with any AI tools, especially chatbots. So I will show you the importance of prompting, okay? First, I will show you the importance of prompting. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen? I hope you can see my screen, right? Okay, everyone can see my... Okay, that's good. Okay. For example, last night, my girlfriend's birthday, and I forgot to wish her. So she going to be angry with me. Of course, she's going to be angry with me. And I'm in a rush to get a flight, but I need to send an apology letter to her. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a letter by using any chatbot. Am I right? Okay, so I'm going to do that exact same thing here. I just wrote a prompt here. Can you make an apologetic love letter to my girlfriend to whom I forgot to wish her birthday last night? So let me see the result. What is the result? How it's going to be the result? Let's wait to see and the result. See, we got the result. My dearest, I'm writing this to you since an apology. Since my girlfriend is Kerala, she know me very well, like what is my capacity in a language, how I good writing letters. She know everything about me. So when she going to see this result, this letter, she going to doubt about me, like you use ChatGPT, you use any kind of chatbot, right? She going to ask exact same question because she know that I made this letter by any kind of AI chatbots. So that's why we need to make a clear prompt. I'm going to make another prompt here, okay? Okay, I'm going to make another prompt here. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to make another prompt here. You can read it. Write an apology letter. Act as a romantic lover to my girlfriend, whom I forgot to wish her on her birthday last night. She's from Kerala. Write as a Malayali boy WhatsApp writing style. Okay, in a previous prompt, I was just giving a broad idea, like give me an apologetic letter. But here I made everything specific. I give everything. Okay, so let's see the result. Okay, let's see the result, how different the result. So it's going to be in Malayalam and I will read in Malayalam, okay? Let's wait and see the result. See, we got the result. എൻ്റെ പൊന്നുമുത്തേ ഹാപ്പി ബർത്ത്ഡേ എൻ്റെ ചക്കരെ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ഞാനൊരു വലിയ സോറി പറയട്ടെ ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി കറക്റ്റ് 12 മണിക്ക് തന്നെ നിന്നെ വിഷ് ചെയ്യാൻ എന്നായിരുന്നു എൻ്റെ പ്ലാൻ. When she going to see this letter, she going to believe that I wrote this letter. Am I right? Yes or no? Yes. Make your comments.
Well,
Make your
of course,
comments.
yes.
Of course, yes. So this is an important thing when it's come to making a prompt. Our prompt should be clear. Just imagine when you are interacting with any chatbots, there is another person. That person have to know everything. Okay? In a previous, first I said to you, when you're going to say somebody like, hey, can you book a ticket? They're going to have a plenty questions. The question is ambiguous. So that is exact same happen with many of us. We are just asking something. We are not giving everything. So when next time when you're giving any kind of instruction, when you're making any prompt, imagine this, like you have to explain everything to that person, the background, what exactly you're looking forward, and everything. When you give every details, you're going to get the result. Many of our facing like when we are asking something, we are going to get some ambiguous answers, right? Am I right? Like we sometimes we ask something to chatbot and we are not getting exact result. Am I right?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it happened. It's because not good. So that is the most important thing. Our prompt should be clear and vivid and everything should be included. Okay. So now I'm going to talk about another my favorite AI tool. Okay. I will share my screen. Okay. Okay. Can you see another screen right now? Can you see? Yes or no?
Yes, we can see that.
Okay, that's it. Right. Okay. This is my favorite AI tool. Its name is Notebook LM. Any of you heard about Notebook LM?
Not yet.
Anyone here? Nobody here? Okay, let me open the
Yes.
chat.
Yeah.
Okay, some of you
Not
heard
but
Notebook LM. Some of
notebook.
Okay, using it every day. Okay, some of you are using it every day. Okay, so this is my favorite AI tool. Like we used to tell, like everything has every purpose. Everything has different purpose. For example, we are using smartphone, iPad, MacBook, and every tool, every devices has a different purpose. That is exactly the same when it's come to chat. When it's come to AI tool, every AI tool has its own unique purpose. So Notebook LM is the best AI tool we all of us can be used in. For example, we are life learners. We used to learn things. Okay. When we are trying to learn something, what we do, we search on a Google, we search on ChatGPT, we search on Gemini, right? And we're going to get some random result. But no, by using Notebook LM, we are going to experience something completely different, unique learning experience. So that's why we all of us have to use this AI tool. Okay, I will show you why you need to use this AI tool. For example, I was trying to learn about the reproduction in a biology chapter. Maybe you have different kind of context. If you want to learn about the psychology, if you want to learn about anything new, you can use this AI tool. I will show you the result. Then after that, I will show you how you can use this AI tool. Okay. For example, I was trying to learn about the reproduction in a biology. So I asked this AI tool to make a video. So let me show you the result. See, I'm going to get the result. They have made a video about the reproduction in Malayalam. I changed the language in Malayalam, so that's why it's getting in Malayalam. We can
Hi,
see.
Stephen. 1 second.
Okay,
Can you make me also the co-host? Because
yeah,
many are waiting in the waiting room. So can you make me also the co-host?
hello. Yeah, Ajmal sir is asking for it to be co-hosted.
Shabibji, you are the host, so you can make others co-host.
Okay, 1 minute.
No, I'm not able to do it.
Can you do it? Only I can do it.
I think you only can do it. I'm not able to see it now.
Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I made Ajmal sir co-host. Okay. Ajmal sir?
Yes. I will manage. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So here is like they have created a video about the reproduction. So in a previous time when we want to learn something, we don't never going to get a teacher, but by the help of AI tool, we're going to get a teacher with us. So here they made a video, so we can learn things. We can learn things by watching videos. That is the important thing of Notebook LM. That is the one feature of the Notebook LM. And I will show you the rest of the things. And if you want to make a podcast, you can also make an audio overview. So you can listen different kind of podcast like about that topic. And also, for example, if you're going to click on audio overview and you're watching that in English, here is another option. It's interactive option. So for example, you are trying to learn about something in a physics and you don't understand what they are saying. So you can click on this button, click interactive mode. By using this button, you can interact in this session and you can say like, I don't understand anything what you're saying. So can you explain in a different way? For example, so next time when you're trying to learn something new, you have to use Notebook LM. And I will show you my another features of Notebook LM is mind map. For example, I will show you the mind map. Okay, see, you can see I was trying to learn about the reproduction of animals, and it's in Malayalam. Okay, so they are explaining me in a map like what is reproduction. And when I click on each of these things, they will show you like what are the subheadings and everything. See, I hope you understand. Okay, see, I'm going to get entire mind map about this. That is the feature, another features of mind map in Notebook LM. And also, like many of you are like you need a presentation, right? So by using Notebook LM, we are going to get amazing colorful presentations also. I will show you some of the presentation I made here. See, this is a presentation I made by using Notebook LM. All the presentations are in Malayalam, but they have made a creative presentation with a lot of elements, icons, visually appealing things. Okay. You're gonna see it. See, all this presentation I got by simply clicking on on this function, okay, on a slide dock, okay. So this is the features of Notebook LM, and I will show you how you can use Notebook LM in a quick way, okay. Just search on a Google Notebook LM, okay, Notebook LM, and also you can download it from Play Store and iStore. And here is when you're going to click a try Notebook LM, you're going to reach in this interface, okay. So what are you going to do? Click on create a new, and by clicking on that, for example, you're going to learn something new. Okay, you're going to learn something psychology of the student. You can just search on psychology on children's, or you're going to learn something from YouTube. You can paste a YouTube link. By giving input, we can learn all the things from this option. If you want audio overview, you can click on audio overview. And if you want a presentation, if you want videos, if you want a mind map, if you want reports, quizzes, everything. So, I'm just giving you idea like about the AI tools. And if you like this AI tool, you can explore yourself and you can use it wisely. So this is the first AI tool I'm going to suggest to you. All of you have to use it, okay? Okay, now I'm going to hope everything makes sense. Hope everybody understand, right? Okay.
There was a mention, excuse me.
Yeah.
There was a mention that the explanation should be in English. Whatever examples what you show, preferably in English, because there are a lot of non-Malayalis in the participants.
Okay. That is unfortunately, I will show you some example. Okay. We can going to get everything in all languages, but like a Notebook LM take time. So if I'm going to create something, it may be going to take time. Okay. So what I was trying to say is that by using Notebook LM, you can make a videos, you can make a podcast, audio, you can make a presentations, and you can make a mind map, which I have showed you. You can make all the things by simply using Notebook LM. And the most important thing is that it's going to available in all local languages, whether you're in Malayalam, Tamil, Hindi, it's going to available in all the languages. I will show you one example for you in English, okay? Okay, I will show you this example.
Excuse me.
Okay, yeah.
When you say podcast, it will create the entire voice from scratch to end.
Yeah, it's going to create an entire podcast, like two people going to talk about the topic which you give input.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Like the language, I think language is not big deal here. I mean, and I just show you some example in Malayalam, but you're going to get that exact thing in English or Hindi in all the languages. Okay, is that clear?
Yes. Clear.
Okay.
The only thing is that you need to mention the language in the prompt. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there is an option when we, for example, when you're going to click on, you need, for example, you're using Notebook LM and you need a presentation. So you can click on this function. Okay, when you click on that function, they're going to ask which language. Like if you want Malayalam, you're going to get Malayalam. If you're going to get English, you're going to get all the things. Okay, so now we are going to explore another AI tool. Okay, I will show you another AI tool. Okay. This AI tool is familiar for all of us. Let me ask you a question. How many of are using like a Gemini? How many of are using Gemini?
I use it.
Yeah, everybody's using, okay. Any of you are using Gems?
No.
Nobody using Gems. Okay. We have a different kind of situations, and we need a different kind of assistant. For example, you're working, you need an assistant to make a content for your social media post, or you need an assistant for brainstorming, or you need an assistant for image creations, or you need an assistant for video creation, right? Am I right? We need a different kind of assistant. So we can just we can just use a simple gems. This is another function, and I will show you the feature of the gem. Okay, and after that I will show you how you can use it. Okay. For example, I am managing a social media account of a person, and I don't have a time to write a content, and I don't have a time to think about the thumbnail. And I also have to post in Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere, but I don't have a time. So what we do, like we make a long prompt, like we make a long prompt. I'm going to post this video on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you have to make a creative title, description, everything, right? But by using Gem, you don't need any of that. Okay, can you see this new screen? Jisha sir video, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's great. Okay. For example, I'm going to upload one video here. Okay, I will show you the benefit at the beginning. Then I will show you explain how you can do it. Okay. I'm going to upload one video here. Okay, I'm not going to give any kind of a prompt. Okay, I'm not giving any kind of a prompt here. But what I need a result, like I'm going to post this video in Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I need a title, description for each platform, and I also need a thumbnail for this content. And I never watched this video before, but everything I do without giving any kind of prompt. So I just changed the mode. We can change the mode, fast thinking pro, everything is okay. And I'm going to click on submit. See, I never put a prompt. I never give any kind of instructions, but it know all my instructions before. That is the benefit of Jump in Gemini. See, I will show you the result first. See, they made a content, YouTube titles, Instagram content, Facebook content, everything. So in this exact way, you can also create different kind of gems for your personal uses. For example, you need AI chatbot for your like a brainstorming. You need another chatbot for poster making, another chatbot for video making, another chatbot for anything. You have a different kind of purpose. So that you can do by using gems, and I will show you how you can use gems here. Okay, when you open first, you just search on Gemini. Okay, you can search on Gemini. Okay, this is the interface of the Gemini, and here on the left bar you can click on this function. You can see the gems. Okay, you can see the gems, and by clicking that you can create a new gem. What we are actually doing here is that we are creating a customized chatbot. That's why when I uploaded one video, it understood my purpose, because I give instruction before. Okay, when I click on new gem, I can give instructions like how this AI tool should be worked. Okay, how this AI chatbot should be worked. So here you can use different kind of gems. So for example, I will show you different kind of gems I am using currently. Okay, one is Jisha sir video, another is I'm making HR policy, and another for YouTube subject seeker. So in the next time, I don't need to give a long prompt. I can just give simple instruction. I need a new subject, so it's going to search, it's going to find out everything for me. Okay, so you have to use gem. I know I'm not giving you much more information because of limited time, but what I was trying to say that gems is the AI assistant. We can make customized AI assistant. Okay, you can just click a new gem and give instructions like this is my purpose and you have to behave in this way. Okay, I hope it makes sense. Am I right?
Excuse me, all these
Okay.
features are available on the free Gemini, or we have to make the payment
Yeah,
option?
it's available in free Gemini.
Free option. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to explore another AI tool which you may are currently using. That is also by using Gemini. Okay, when you open Gemini, you can see, have any of you are using Gemini live interaction? Any of you are using Gemini live interaction? Say yes or no. Okay, some of you are using. Yeah. Okay. When you open Gemini, this is the screen. I think you can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen? My phone, can you see my phone?
Yes.
Okay. So like here, you can find out live interaction functions. Okay, when you click, it's going to show you something like this. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, so by using this Gemini live interaction, we can use for multiple purpose. For example, I'm actually trying to learn new languages. So by using this AI live interaction, I can practice my language. For example, you're trying to learn English or you're trying to learn any language, you can use this Gemini live interaction by just simply clicking on this function. You can talk with this AI tool as a language partner. And also you can also use this AI tool for role model. For example, you're trying to do something, so you can make a role play with this live interaction. And also, for example, you can practice an interview. You can do many more things by using live interaction. I will show you one example. Okay, I just opened Gemini and I'm just clicked on this function. Hey, I'm actually trying to learn language. I'm trying to learn English. So can you help me? Can you talk with me?
I'd love to. That sounds like a great goal. What would you like to talk about? We could start with your day, your hobbies, or anything else you find interesting. How does that sound?
Yeah, you can ask me questions, simple questions about my day and everything. And I will also ask you questions.
Sounds like a plan. So, to get things started, what's something fun or interesting that happened to you today?
By using this Gemini live interaction, you can do plenty of things. For example, you are trying to learn something, you can learn by interacting with this AI tool. Okay, that is the another benefit of Gemini live interaction. So if you have different kind of a purpose, you can also use it, okay, for wisely. Now I am going to show you another functions of, okay, how many of are using like Gemini image creations? How many of are using Gemini image creation? Say yes on the comments.
Yes.
Okay, you used, okay. Okay, that's right. Okay. Sometime when we are going to participate in any program, there is no official posters, official, uh, you know, notices or something like that, right? But like maybe we don't like to approach a designer, but now everything we can create everything without anybody help. Okay, I will show you how. Okay, for example, um, I will show you one example for you. Okay. Okay, I am going to participate in a training program, and I am the speaker there, but they haven't created any kind of posters for me. Okay, so can I make a poster by myself? Yes or no?
Yes,
Or
you
for
can.
example, yeah, for example, you're making another event in ISRD and you have nobody to design the poster. But now you don't need anybody help. You don't need a designer. You're going to create it by yourself. I'm going to show you it for you, okay? I will show you that, okay? For example, I just searched on a Google about like a training program posters and I got this result, okay? So without designing, I can make an exact same poster by the help of Gemini. Okay, so I just open the Gemini here. I open the Gemini here. Okay, okay, and I uploaded that poster here. Okay, I uploaded, just going to click add file and I uploaded that file here. And I just give simple prompt here. Give me detailed description of this poster. Don't miss any elements. Okay, so what they are trying to do is now that they are explaining all the elements in this poster in a prompt, in a details, in a words. Okay, see, this is the exact details about that poster. So now if you need to make another poster if you need to make a poster, you don't need a design. You just simply copy that description and open Gemini. Okay, I open Gemini and I pasted all that description along with my picture. Okay, along with my picture. So they designed this poster for me. See, can you see it? Hope you can see it. Yeah, absolutely. So here, look at this. So now, for example, next time when you need to design something, you don't need to design or you don't need help of designer. You just search on free pick, Pinterest, or in a Google some of the posters, and you can ask a Gemini to give me a description of that poster, and after that just paste that description here in Gemini. And if you want to change anything, for example, if you want to change the number, if you want to change the website, you can change all the things here. And after that, create image, choose this option and attach image. They're going to design the poster for you. So now you don't need help of the design. You can do all the things by yourself. So that,
Yeah, what is the prompt you gave in the beginning to get the description?
okay, I didn't give any prompt here. I will show it for you. I first uploaded the image, just image here, and I give a prompt. Give me detailed description of this poster. Don't miss any element. So they explained me all the things in a text. Okay, they converted image into text. You got it?
Yes.
And after that, I copied that text and I pasted in a Gemini, and I just for example, here in this picture, they put a title business solutions. Okay, right? Okay, so you can see their titles here. Business solutions. So next time when you want to change the title, you can change here. Okay, you can create your own titles, your own numbers. You can put all the things by using Gemini. Is that clear?
Oh, yes.
Okay. So, by using here in tools, you can find out create images. This function, you can use unlimited images. For example, you want to make a poster, you can just give a prompt. Just forget the before. Okay, just for example, you want to create a fresh poster, you can just simply say, I need a poster, and you have to work as a professional designer, and the design should be colorful, and it has a rich elements, and you can give like the purpose, and it's going to create some of the posters also for you. Okay, without any like you don't need a much more prompt. You can just simply give a prompt here, and you can make a posters also by this function. Okay, shall I move? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now I'm going to explain another tools in Gemini. Okay. Many times we need a presentation, right? So we can simply make a presentation also in Gemini. What you have to do, open Gemini. Okay, I will show you here one more time. Okay, open Gemini. 1 minute. Okay, open Gemini. Okay, if you want to make a presentation, you can choose this function. Okay, just pay attention to the tools. Okay, when click on tools, and you can see the canvas. Can you see the canvas? Okay, click on this function, and after that you can just give a prompt. I'm going to make a presentation, and the title is this, and the audience are students, audience are trainers, and you have to include rich description, visually appealing elements. You can just give simple prompt, and it's going to make a presentation for you. I will show you one presentation for you. Okay, I will show you one presentation here. Yes, you're gonna see it. I just give a simple prompt here. Okay, you have to make a professional presentation for me about the rich mindset. The presentation should be very professional and have a rich visually appealing elements, icons, and illustration. And they made a presentation for me. See, open. See, they made a presentation for me. See, they made a creative, amazing presentation for me. And the most advantage thing about the Gemini Canvas is that we can export this presentation into Google Slide. When you click on export to slide, it's going to open a new Google Slide. So if you want to make any kind of additional manual changes, you can do that in a Google Slide. So that is the additional advantage of the Gemini Canvas. Okay, they're going to export it into the Gemini Google Slide. Let's wait. Okay, they're going to export that. Okay, see, when I click open slide, they're going to open that presentation in a Google Slide. Google Slide is exact same PowerPoint presentation. Okay, PowerPoint presentation is by Microsoft, Google Slide is by Google. Okay, so if you want to make any changes, you can make here. Okay, is that clear?
It's clear. Is it going to leave a watermark on the slides?
No, there is nothing. There is no watermark. You're going to see that there is no watermark here. Nothing. And this is one more thing I want to tell you about the Google Slide. Here is also AI functions we have available. For example, you made a presentation. You made some manual presentation in a Google Slide, but you feel like, oh, this is not good. This is bad. This is not visually appealing. You don't worry. Here you can see a little mouse, little banana. You can see a little banana. When you click on this function, it's going to redesign this slide for you. Okay, next time when you're making manual PowerPoint, you don't need to design it. Just click on this function and just explain, like make this slide more colorful. It's going to create a colorful presentation for you. So there is also AI function in a Google Slide, Google Doc, and a Google Sheet. I will just show you some example. Okay. And also, for example, you made a presentation here, and now you need a video, and somebody explained these things in a video. You have this function. Can you see? Convert to video. This is a new function they have added in a Google slide. When you click on this function, it's going to create a video for you. So, if you click on this function, I will just show you. Convert, when you click on convert, okay. We have a time limit. That's why I'm just a bit fast, okay? Okay. I am going to import. So they converted all the Google slide presentation into video. Okay, they are making a video for you. So for example, you made a presentation and now you need to somebody have to present it. You can use this function. I will play it for you.
Focusing on cultivating wealth, we'll explore the principles and strategies that form the architecture of true abundance.
See, somebody is also explaining in the background. So this is another amazing functions in a Google slide by AI. Okay. And I said to you before that there are many functions in a Google slide, a Google Doc, and Google Sheet also. For example, in a previous time when we need to find out, this is a Google Sheet. Google Sheet means exact same Excel. Okay. This is the Excel. Okay, by Google, and its name is Google Sheet. Okay, in a previous time we need to do everything manually. For example, if you need to find out the total sum, we need some codes, we need some some technical idea, but now we don't need anything that we can do everything with the help of AI tool. Here you can find out Gemini. Here just click on it and just choose this function and ask it like, hey, give me the total, find the total, find the sum, find the sum. Now they're going to give us sum. We don't need any kind of technical skills. We just need a simple prompt and skills. So this function is available all Google tools, Google Slide, Google Doc, Google Sheet. Okay, see, they're going to get the result. For example, I think many of you need dashboards in a Google Sheet, but you don't know how to. See, we got the result. See, we got the result. So for example, some of you need a Google Sheet and you need a dashboard, for example, habit tracking or something, and you don't know how to create it. You don't worry. Just open Google Sheet, choose this function. Okay, choose this function and give a prompt, whatever on your mind. It's going to make it for you. So you don't need to do everything this AI tool or this AI function going to make it for you. Okay, so let me go. Okay, shall I go to the next tool?
Yes, please.
Okay, now I'm going to give you another best AI tool for presentation making. In a previous, I have shown you can make a presentation in Notebook LM and in Gemini, but the most powerful tool for presentation making is Gamma. This is my favorite. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, Gamma is the best AI tool for presentation making. And the most important thing, their presentation is amazing, creative. I will show you. And I don't have a paid subscription. I just have a free subscription. I will show you. When I click a create a new, I'm going to make a presentation. Okay, here we can paste the text. Here we can generate the text. Okay, I'm going to generate a text. Okay, hey, see. Okay, I'm going to make a presentation by using Gamma. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
we can.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm making a presentation in a Gamma. So I will show you how Gamma is unique from the rest of the presentation tools. Okay, I'm simply making a presentation less than 10 seconds. Okay, can you make a presentation about rich mindset? This is the topic, rich mindset. Okay, rich mindset. Okay, use visually appealing element. Spelling is not good. Okay, then now I'm going to click generate outline. Okay, first it's going to make an outline for us, like what are the things on the slide. See, they have made a entire slide for us. If you want to make any manual changes, we can do that. Okay, If you want to add a title here, you can do all the manual things also here. Okay, and after that you can choose a style, and if you want a minimal, concise, details, extensive, you can choose how your presentation should be. Okay, I choose one color. Okay, now I'm going to generate the entire presentation with a one simple click. Okay, let's see the result. So if you are a person, you have to make a lot of presentations, this is the best AI tool. You have to use it. I don't have a paid subscription. I have a free subscription. I will show you how amazing they are making a presentation. See, they are making a presentation for us. They are also creating images here by the AI. Okay. It's not a completed. Okay. I just want to show you how amazingly they are making. See, they are making a presentation for us. Okay, here is a one image. And the another features of this Gamma, we can convert this file into Google Slide, PowerPoint presentation, and Canva. We can convert this file to any tools we are using. See the result. How visually appealing this presentation. We make some boring presentation, but by simply using this AI tool, we can make a creative, colorful presentation, and we don't need to pay attention. We don't need to spend a lot of time for making the presentation. We don't need to worry about any of that kind of things. See?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What is the advantage in using a paid Gamma?
Can you pardon me? Can you say that again, please?
What is the advantage of using a paid Gamma version?
For example, if you want to make a lot of presentation, I think there has a credit limit. I can't make a lot of presentation by using Gamma. It has a credit limit. You can only use like a couple of presentation in a day. There are some limits. Okay. See, they have made a presentation for me. I didn't spend so much time. I just spent like 10 seconds or 1 minute. Okay. Now I can present here. I don't need any external tool to present this. Okay. I can present by here itself. And I can also convert this file into PowerPoint, Excel, PowerPoint or Google Slide or Canva. We can convert into anywhere. Okay. That is another advantage of Gamma. Okay. I hope this makes sense, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I will go to the another AI tool. Okay. Another AI tool Google recently launched, and many of us are not aware about this AI tool. I think maybe some of you you don't have maybe this is AI tool not helpful for you, but since all of us are trainers, we go to different community, you can tell about this AI tool to different students. That's why I just want to tell about this AI tool to you. Okay, its name is Career Dreamer. Okay, this AI tool name is Career Dreamer. Okay, when we talk any students and they have a plan about the future, but there are many career counselors, but they have a limit. Like when I'm going to talk with a career counselor, he has a limit with his knowledge, his boundaries, but they are not going to explain things exactly, which is best option for me. So by using this AI tool, Career Dreamer, every student can find out what is the best matching career for them, what is the best job for them, what is the best career for them. Everything they can find out by the help of this AI tool. So its name is Career Dreamer. So when you go to different community, tell about this tool. Okay, Career Dreamer and Notebook LM. Notebook LM is the best AI tool for the students, and Career Dreamer is the best another AI tool for the students. Okay, I will tell you why the Career Dreamer is important. Okay, when you click on the Career Dreamer, it's going to ask what is our education background, what is our hobbies, what is our desires, what we want, everything. It's going to ask every details from us. And after we give everything about experience, about education, about dreams, about habits, hobbies, everything, it's going to explain what is the best career for us and why it is relevant for us. and how would be our day if you choose this career, and how much we can make if we choose this career. So this is the best AI tool for the students, and this is the best AI tool for even us. Like if sometimes we are confused, like is this right? I want. If you have that doubt, you can use this AI tool. Its name is Career Dreamer. Okay. I don't want to explore much more because if you have a limited time, but if you maybe you can explore yourself. Okay. I hope it helpful. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay, now we are moving to another AI tool. Its name is Heijen. Any of you heard Heijen? Any of you heard about Heijen?
No.
No, nobody heard about Heijen. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, for example, now I am talking, right? I'm speaking, right? But by using Heijen, you can create your own person. For example, you have a YouTube channel, but you don't have a time to just to sit in front of a camera, and you don't have a time for anything. So the Heijen is the best AI tool to create your own avatar. Okay. Heijen is the best AI tools to create your own avatars. So you don't need to stand in front of the camera. When you just give simply the content, it's going to talk exact same way you are talking. Okay, so if you want to make a self promotions, or if you have a something but you don't have a time to make a videos, or if you don't have a if you have an issue with the money for calling a videographer, everything, Heijen is the best AI tool for you. I will show you the Heijen. Just
How do you spell it?
Heijen, Heigen. Heijen. Okay, I just click on the Heijen. You can see it's their logo. Heigen. Okay, I will show you one of my avatar so you can understand it easily. Yeah.
In all the tools you mentioned here, so we have to sign up in the first place, yeah?
Yeah, of course you have to sign up in the first place.
Okay. And again, will they keep, I mean, in the memory, the files in the memory?
Yeah, it's going to keep its thing memories. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I will show you one. Okay, I have just previously created my avatar. If it's still there, I will show it for you.
Where you record doesn't matter. What you're wearing doesn't matter.
Okay. I think in my another account. Okay, so this tool is very helpful for us. Like
But
you can, yeah.
just tell us, and will it look like you, exactly like you, or?
Oh, of course, exactly look like me. Not like anybody. Because when we are creating a first account, we need to make a recording of ours, like a 3-minute video recording. So it's going to talk the same way I talk. It's going to act the same way I act. So Heijen is the best AI tool. For example, you have a tuition center and you don't have a teacher. So you can make a virtual teacher of yours. Okay, so you can use in many situations, and also you are a busy person and you don't have a time for your personal branding, but you have to create a lot of videos. Then use Heijen. That is the best AI tool for you. Okay. Okay. Now,
I mean, do we have to, feed it with the content, or will it create the content by itself?
there are plenty options. If you just paste a content, it will work on it, and if you can also generate the content there.
Okay.
Yeah. And also you can just give your recording. It's going to sing it lips also. Everything working on it. Okay, so now I'm going to explain another thing, that is like AI functions is everywhere. Maybe some of us didn't notice that AI is available in Google Doc, Google Sheet, Excel, YouTube, email, everywhere is AI. Okay, so like we can use our time wisely. I will show you one example. Okay, I just opened my YouTube channel. I just opened YouTube here. Okay, I opened my YouTube here, but I don't have a time to watch all these things. It's a 28 minutes, but I don't have a time to watch all the things. So here is a function. You can see ask. This is also Gemini. By clicking this option, we can ask it like, what is the, like, summarize this video. Like, you know, there are many options. We can ask a prompt, like, what is the main points from this video? What are the main things from this video? We can ask everything related to that video here by using this AI function. Okay.
That's available in YouTube.
Yeah, it's available in YouTube, but many of us didn't notice these functions. Okay. So likewise, this functions is also available in Gmail, in our email, Google Slide, Google Doc, everywhere. Okay, so you can find it out. Okay, so now I am going to show you another example, another AI tool, and you have to aware about this AI tool. Okay. 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 You know, sometimes we are using browser, right? I'm using my browser here, but like sometimes we need a help. We need an assistant of AI. We need an assistant of AI. For example, I am just reading something here. Okay. I'm just like I'm browsing something. At that exact moment, I remember, oh my God, I forget to send a reminder email to my friend. So what we have to do normally, we have to open another tab, we have to open email, and we have to open the email and send the mail. But now we don't need any of that things. Here is in a browser, when you like update your browser, you can see this function. Ask Gemini. Okay, this is an AI assistant in our browser. AI assistant in our browser. When you click, it's going to be like this. Okay, for example, you can send a mail. You can just give a prompt here. Send a mail to Ashik Mailmuri. He's my friend. Okay, asking about the follow up of the project. Okay, I just give a simple prompt here. Okay, so it's going to open my email and it's going to send that mail to my friend. See, we don't need to open the tab. We don't need to do so many things nowadays. We can do everything when we are browsing. And also, see, they made an email. When I click send, it's going to send a mail to my friend. You got it? And also, for example, if you want to open YouTube, you can just give a prompt here. Okay. Open YouTube, and search BBC on it. Okay, I just give a prompt to open YouTube and search a BBC. So see, they did it. So we can, this is a kind of like, this function is like an agent. Like we going to get an help of agent here in our browser. That is the another function of this AI agent. For example, you want to buy something in Amazon, you can give a prompt, hey, search on Amazon about something and put it in my cart. If you want to send an email, you can just give it, hey, search on, send an email to my friend. You can do anything without opening any another tab. Okay?
Where is that tool available on the Google interface?
I didn't get. Can you ask that question again?
And where is that tool available on the Google interface?
Okay, this I'm using browser. Okay,
Okay.
Chrome. Okay, I'm using Chrome. When you update your Chrome, you can see this function nowadays. You don't need to do anything. Just update your Chrome. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Now I am going to explain the last AI tool, the most powerful AI tool nowadays, and you have to use it much more. Okay, and I will show you another screen. Can you see another screen here?
Yes.
Okay, this tool name is a Claude. Okay, any of you heard about Claude?
Yes.
Okay, so Claude is the recently Claude introduced so many things. So you have to use Claude. Okay, you may have a question why? Because in a Claude there is a one function co-work. By using this function, we can do many things. For example, you need to make a detailed report of something. You can give a prompt and it's going to work in the background. You don't need to do. If you need a presentation, it's going to make a presentation for you. Okay. If you like, we can connect our email with the cloud. We can connect Canva with this cloud. We can connect all the tools with this AI tool. So when you give simple prompt, it's going to work in the background. For example, when you need a design, but you don't know how to design in a Canva, don't worry, just give a simple prompt in a Claude Cowork. It's going to work in the background in a Canva and it's going to design it for you. Okay, for in another example, you need a detailed report about something. You can just simply give a prompt here. Okay, now I will show you, I will tell one example. Personally, I felt good about this. Okay, recently in a company I associated, they need a KPI. They need like a KPI, for example, evaluation of their staff, and they're going to announce the best performer every month. So they need a KPI. So I give a prompt here and I ask this cloud to make everything like how what is the procedures of like KPI, and also I ask it like to make a dashboard in a Google sheet in an Excel. It's created. So like all the things like I said to you before, like a presentation and designing, everything can be done by using Cowork, Cloud Cowork. This is a little bit expensive, but if you are a multitasker, if you're a business owners, if you have so many things, you should buy Cloud Cowork. Okay, this is an amazing tool. Tool. By using this tool, you can do so many things. Rather than I am saying it has a plenty options there. So like our time is limited. I think 1 hour is completed. So I know that I was a bit rushed, I was a bit fast because there are many AI tools. I want to just give some hint. For example, if you like one AI tool, you can explore yourself in a YouTube. Maybe you can find out my own YouTube channel. My YouTube channel name is KL Forward and it's in Malayalam. Okay.
KL, what is that? KL?
KL Forward. So I give some hints about different AI tools. Now, just check yourself. Is this AI tool helpful for me? Then explore that AI tool. That is the best function. That is the best way you can learn AI tools. I hope this session was helpful. If there is any doubt, you can ask.
Oh, great session. Thank you very much for giving us all this.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, do you know how to make dependent drop-down list in Google Sheet?
Pardon me, can you say that one more time?
Do you know how to make dependent drop-down lists in Google Sheet?
I'm not that much user of Google Sheet, but like I said to you before, you can make all the things by AI tool.
AI, okay.
Yeah. I don't know that things exactly, so I'm sorry.
Okay. Also, I am a consultant right now, business consultant. So,
Okay.
like for us, making presentations and also making documentation, like words and all reports. So, which AI is better? for making words
I
documentation?
I personally suggest Claude Cowork is the best AI tool for you.
Okay.
It's a bit expensive, but I think like it's cost like a 9,000 per month. Yeah, 9,000 per month. So that's the best AI tool you can use. And
Okay.
some
Okay.
Devika.
I think Omar from Vaishakapatnam, sir. Vaishakapatnam would like to ask some question.
Yeah.
Omar, sir, over to you. Omar. Yeah, you want to ask a question? Please unmute, sir. Please unmute. You can ask question. You're on mute. Ask question. Omar, sir. Sir, you need to unmute. It's on mute. Please unmute.
Do I need to unmute? They can unmute themselves, right?
No, yeah, if you can, if you can help him. I'm not a host there.
Okay, Omar sir. What is their name?
Yeah.
Ajmal sir, can you find them?
Rao.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
he's unmuted.
Yeah,
He's unmuted.
good
Yes.
evening. My hearty congratulations to entire team for celebrations of 57th Foundation ISTD Foundation Day. That too, it's a first, I think your first celebration, I think so, sir. Saukti Ali sab.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay, thank you. I thought you want to ask a question. Thank you very much for the words, sir.
Okay,
Kind
sir.
words.
Okay.
Any more questions?
Okay,
Any more questions?
Devika ma'am asked about Google Form. I think there is also AI tool integrated in a Google Form. In a previously, we have to make everything manually. Like we need to add in everything manually. But now, when we give the idea why we are making that Google Form, it's that AI tool in a Google Form which is integrated. It's going to make entire form for us. That functions is available in Google Form nowadays. Great session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, any more questions?
Yeah, Shabib
Yeah.
and Fazal here.
Yeah,
Okay.
please shoot. Please shoot.
Thanks a lot for the wonderful session. I think in a short time you could give an exposure on many tools. That's wonderful. Perhaps it would be a good idea to point to some resources where people can quickly get an exposure or to learning the basic features of some of the tools. For example, some YouTube link or something, or especially notebook element, stuff like that. That will help people to take on. So with a comment that this particular tool, if you will be of great use if you for these kind of features. If that is then people can take it ahead. Just a suggestion for myself.
Okay.
Can we get the recording?
Ajmal sir,
Is the session recorded? Can we get the recordings?
I think it's recorded. I think you will get the recording also.
It is. Thank you so much. It is recorded.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We will upload the recorded version and share the link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, can you suggest the best tool for these teachers?
Okay, if you ask me what is the best AI tool for the teachers, I would it's depend on the people. I think Notebook LM it's great, useful for professors or high school teachers, and if you explore if you just search on a Google, AI for teachers, there is one free course by Google. They're going to explain about every AI tool which is helpful for the teachers.
Google will do that, or AI mode of Google?
I mean, they provide a course. Just search on a Google course for AI for teachers. If you search on a Google.
You mean, is it a free of course?
Yeah, it's a free. It's a free.
Okay, great. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Notebook LM is an excellent tool for the teachers as well as the students. Absolutely. Notebook, we can use Notebook LM in many contexts. Every day I'm using Notebook LM for learning things. We can learn everything so easily. In a short time, I was just fast with the Notebook LM, but you just explore Notebook LM by yourself, and also you can search on YouTube about the Notebook LM.
Hello, sir. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Like
Go ahead.
for fluency, like English fluency and all, which AI tool is good?
Okay, personally, I'm actually trying to learn Hindi, so I'm using Gemini Live Interaction. This is the best AI tool for language learning. What is the most important thing when it's come to learning a language? It's like we have to speak consistently. By using this AI function, we can speak every day, but consistency is the most important thing. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, but my some of my employees are like they want to learn English and Hindi by
Okay.
with the help of like they want to talk in Malayalam
Mm.
and interact with the AI, which will teach them English and Hindi.
Okay, what is the amazing advantage of Gemini live interaction? It's know our local language. It's know the Malayalam. For example, you can tell it, I'm a beginner in English. I don't know much more English. So when you ask me a question, you have to give me its translation in Malayalam. So it's going to say in English and also in Malayalam at the same time.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I also made some videos in YouTube about how you can learn language by using Gemini live interactions.
So what was your channel's name?
I have 2 channels. If you just search on me, search about any YouTube, like okay, my channel name is KL Forward. KL Forward. KL Forward.
I just want to make a quick comment about what are the practical use my experience for any senior professionals anyone in any area could we are always required to read large bigger size documents and summarize that and take decisions based on that, etc., etc. So this become a very interesting practical tool, whether it's a PDF document or Excel sheet. It reads and tell you, if you want to read a financial document to get an insight into a balance sheet, just give the Excel sheet into Notebook LM and it summarizes and tell you, and then you can interact and ask questions. These are simple, practical solutions one could find.
Yeah.
Thank
For
you.
example, Notebook LM, for example, if you want to learn about Indian constitutions or Indian penal code, but you don't have plenty time to read everything, just upload it in Notebook LM and ask about that. Ask about any law, ask about any rights, everything. It's going to explain in a very easy way. So, like in a Notebook LM, you can give anything as input. Okay, I hope every doubt is cleared.
Thank you, Shabib. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That was a wonderful session. In fact, normally it's very difficult to handle AI session through an online, but you did manage it. I would say that I would appreciate that. The way you managed, the way you asked, handled the questions, really appreciate it. However,
Thank you.
being an organization fully focused on the training and hardcore training, we would like to have such offline sessions as well, so that people actually learn it. Yeah. So we have actually shared a Google form link in the chat room. If you can please share your, this thing, your feedback, it will be really helpful for us to actually conduct future programs. If you want, I can share once again. It's already shared. If you can just take a 1 minute time, I think it's better we allow 1 or 2 minutes to complete the feedback form. Just a couple of questions. If you can just answer it quickly, so that we have the real feedback. You can also mention about the technical glitches we had in the beginning. In fact, we kind of had 200 people registered for the session, 195 something. So instead, we had a link crashed. That was the last moment, and we had to replace with a new other one. And only 70 of them actually joined us. And so unfortunate that we couldn't reach out others. Or we have actually reached out with our automated message, but last moment when you share the new link, people may not see it. That might have happened. So we would like to actually come up with more sessions like this, not just in AI, with various topics, because ISTD means with a lot of diversified trainers, coaches, teachers, academicians with us. And with a ISTD member or non-member, we would like to serve and enact as a real learning platform. So please take a 1 or 2 minutes and share your thoughts in that Google form. It's 8:33. So we'll take 2 minutes more. That's it. By the time we will have, I think, National Treasurer and Pani sir to speak to you. In 2 minutes' time, we will call him. I hope he's already loading. Pani sir, are you around? Pani sir? Yeah, 1 more minute to go. By the time others actually taking time to fill the form, I would appreciate 1 or 2 suggestions or feedback. If you can actually unmute and speak, would appreciate. Anybody can come up. Only 1 or 2. Hello.
Good evening, everyone. This session was very wonderful and helpful for many of the people. Like most of them don't know how to use like AIs, and most of them are doubtful. Like paid AIs or free AIs should be used. How to use them properly? Like for example, while using ChatGPT and all, the contents we give are the contents we are getting. Like if we ask an out of the box questions, they give random answers and they will say like AI are not good. So after attending the session, I came to know about new AI tools to be used and how they should be used for creating in digital and all the platforms we are working.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. One more feedback, please. Thank you, Mr. Mohammed. Person, sir, you want to speak?
Good evening, Shaukat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's audible. Please shoot.
Good evening, Shaukat. Firstly, thank you, Shabib, for this interesting session. You've taken us through some new aspects of AI which we were totally unaware of or we were not very conversant with. And thank you so very much. May I request Shabib that now that he's done this, he could just put out one Word document or a PDF document saying this tool ideally for this, so that you have a ready reckoner which says that what tool could be utilized, and if you can add, like somebody had recommended and suggested a possible YouTube link to learn about it in greater detail, because all this requires practical utilization by each one of us, whoever is using it, to get to grip with and understand how to use it profitably. So it would make it useful for us if you can just summarize it and put it out to us, and all of us could then, whatever tool they wish to utilize, you will find a link and they should be able to do it. And the other one is a recommendation for our future AI sessions whenever we have. Now that we have covered a set of tools, maybe one more session to cover a different set of tools, and after that we have a session dedicated to just one or two tools which are most commonly utilized, so that people can get a better sense and idea of utilizing it, because 1 hour is inadequate to rush through, say, 6, 7, 8, 10 tools in adequate detail for everybody to grasp what is required. But otherwise, it was a great eye opener, and I immediately utilized it to summarize a couple of the videos which are going on the Gulf War, because there's so much of transmission on it. It is not possible to listen to all of them. So it is easier to say ask, and it just summarizes 10 points of the conference or whatever it is. That's a wonderful tool. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Haris sir. Thank you very much. I hope, Shabib, you can do that now. That suggestion Haris sir made. You
Yeah,
can
I
share
will
with some
do.
PDF and YouTube links.
Yeah, of course, I will do that.
Thank you. Sir, we'll get it and share it with you also, with all the team. Fine. So I think it's time to wind up. I would like to request our MC, Management Committee member, Mr. Ajmal Chipi, to deliver a word of thanks.
So it's my pleasure to say the official vote of thanks for this milestone 57th Foundation Day event of ISTD. So first, a big thanks to our presenter today, Shabib Natukal, for such a quick, insightful session. And finally, a big thanks to all our curious listeners today for your active participation. And a special thanks to Abdul Nasir sir for your double active participation throughout this session. And best wishes all of you for your next level of professional excellence. We look forward to seeing you in more interesting and insightful sessions in the coming weeks. So stay connected, happy learning, happy networking. Thank you.